Hello, Sterile Processing Universe, and welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Bob Mars. I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. I wanted to let you know that I'm actually in Alaska working with a CSD department, and I'm so excited to be in this department and helping them. And it's just amazing to me every time I travel around and get to visit sterile processing departments how dedicated and motivated that I find the staff. So tonight, kind of continuing our discussion on did you know, I wanted to ask a question. Did you know that an average operating room has an inventory of stainless steel that is worth $2 million to $4 million? Let me say that again, $2 million to $4 million. So knowing that, what are you doing to protect those instruments on a daily basis? How are you taking care of them? How are you servicing them? What things are you doing to make sure that these valuable assets last you for as long as possible? Today, I'd like you to think about a few areas. First, you need something to track those instruments with. You need a tracking system. And unfortunately, probably 20 to 30% of all the facilities out there have a tracking system. So they're basically forced to try to track these incredible assets manually, which is virtually impossible. So determine what type of system that you would like to have. There are numerous out there that you can work with, but talk to those companies and see how you can begin to bring them into your facility. How can you use these tracking systems to make sure that you're taking care of the instrumentation, to make sure that they stay on a regular repair schedule, to make sure that you understand what instrument sets need to be turned over? These systems can do so many things, but it's vitally important that you do that. What about repairs and refurbishment? What does the company that you work with do to help you maintain a level of quality with your surgical instruments to make sure that you're providing safe patient care to your customers? Make sure that you have a partner in a company, a true partner that is willing to support you and do the things that they need to do to help you take care of these surgical instruments. What about water and steam quality? When is the last time that you tested your water and steam quality? Do you know how high your chloride content is, or your conductivity content, or your pH, or your silica content in the water? All of these have a drastic impact on your instruments. Water and steam truly will have a bigger impact than any other process in your department on the life of your surgical instruments. So what are you doing to test the water and steam to make sure that you have what you need to keep your surgical instrumentation inventory safe and to help it last a long time? What about care and handling with your surgical instruments? Are you working to train the operating room staff and to train all of your sterile processing staff to properly care and handle for these instruments? How is the point of use cleaning prior to sending these instruments to decontam? This has another gigantic impact on how long your surgical instruments are going to last. If they are not being taken care of, if they are not being kept clean and lumens flush during the surgical procedure with gross contamination removed and then sent to sterile processing to continue that decontamination process immediately, you can really run into trouble with your instrumentation. So today I would like to just encourage you to think about your stainless steel assets, your surgical instruments that you have in your facility, and look at these ways in which you can take care of them and make them last longer and make your surgeons more satisfied, your operating room staff more satisfied, but most importantly, to keep your surgical patients safe. That's all I have for you today. I look forward to talking to you again very soon.